Hi everybody, welcome to G for G here on YouTube. Today we are looking at my first load up of Heroes 2.0. So, yesterday I did a last look at Heroes 1.0 to kind of save everything. And today I'm now loading up Heroes 2.0 for the first time. And we're taking a look over here. I don't know if the 95 is me or not. I think I should be higher, but we'll see. So play games to level up your heroes. Leveling a hero gives you player level, earns you loot chests. Unlocking your collection gems. So gems are the real life equivalent. So we are getting kind of very mobile game-ish. I mean, not even Overwatch has gems or anything like that. That's a little bit similar to, say, Hearthstone. Then there's gold and shards. So gems are purchased with real money. Use them to unlock heroes and purchase featured items for your collection. Gold is still gold, and that's where I was yesterday after buying a few master skins at 10k pop. Shards are coming from the duplicates, if I remember correctly, and they're used to unlock cosmetic items in your collection. Holy shit, that is... Wow, your player level is based on your total hero level. 773. That's a little higher than I thought it would be. 5 loot chests awarded. 55 epic chests. Oh, man, that's redonk. 7 veteran chests? Oh, man, this is badonkadonk redonk. Veteran Hero Portrait unlocked. 30-day Stim Pack unlocked. That's cool. So I had the year Stim Pack from a while ago, and that ran out about 2 months ago. I think it was like January to January I had it. And I like trying to maintain the 30 days, so... what is this? A Tassadar loot chest. If I get Tassadar to level 20. That's doable. I do play Tassadar. And we do have a StarCraft daily, again, which is what I had yesterday, so that's doable. Reach 20 on the Butcher. I'm at 19. However, I'm only getting gold for that one. No loot chest. That's also doable. I've played a lot of Butcher. And Zarya to 10, just gold. She was not capped out for me. So, yeah, Tassadar to 20. Considering it's a StarCraft daily, I definitely want to do that. We also have a Nexus challenge where this week, if you play with friends from your friends list, you get a bunch of the hover cycles, the Orochi hover cycles with different colors, an Oni spray, and Oni Genji war banner. In Overwatch, you get the Oni Genji skin, which I have, the spray, and a player icon. I don't know about those, but I have previously done the Genji challenge with the girlfriend. And that's mostly because she was really going for it. I didn't care. I don't play Genji a lot. Diablo Heroes Collection Portrait 2. That's nice. Portrait 1. Okay, that's cool. Probably because it bumped up some of my levels of Diablo people. We'll have to take a look at that. Diablo Villains. Nice. StarCraft Rebels. I see this one a lot. And have kind of thought it would be cool to get this one. This is a very common portrait that I've seen. Claim your mega bundle. Jesus Christ. Here's 100 free gems. Use them to purchase a mega bundle, unlocking 20 heroes in your collection. I have way more than that. I'll just say thanks to that. So, Mother of God. Okay. Collection. Flex mega bundle. There's nothing. It cost me 100 gems because I owe everything here. I own everything here but the Lost Vikings. Which, fuck it, I'm not going to do that. Genji Heroic Bundle. That's, okay, this is pretty cool. That's more credits than I own, though, unfortunately. So Genji, Vengeful Oni, Moss Oni, and Oni Genji. Ah, so this is, yeah, this is kind of demon-like. If you play Neo, this will look familiar to you. This is, I think it would be called maybe an Orochi. A demon. Moss Oni. I mean, Oni Genji is cool. And I would take these over the stock Genji, to be honest, but... Oni Genji Skin Pack, 840. So this is okay if you already own Genji. Maybe, yeah, purchase him with gold and then get the skin pack with gems. That's kind of cool to do. Sakura Oriole skin. Oh, that's straight up creep. Oh man, that is freaky. You know what this reminds me of? Actually reminds me of Ghost in the Shell. It sort of reminds me of the cyber geishas from an early episode that kind of fold and bend over and pin a bunch of businessmen down until the major gets there and everything. It might even be used in the movie if I remember the clips from the commercials well, but really cool wings. But that face mask is just yee. So Scarlet and Spring don't look too different. I think I like Scarlet a little bit better. And then there's Sakura. Yeah, not the most amount of differences. I think I like Scarlet the most out of the bunch. Cyber Demon Zarya. With a new voiceover. So this is cool. I really think I would do this one. Really cool gun on her. And I like the kind of Genji outfit. And Cyber Demon I like a little bit more than Indigo. And Cyborg is that's really Genji right there. I would purchase that with gems. I think I might get Genji with gold and get the Cyber Demon pack with gems. Let us see the conversion rate over here. So 1040 is $10. That seems reasonable. As a special thank you, completing this purchase will unlock the Celestial Steed. No, I don't want to pay now. I just want to see if the rewards change. Okay, they don't seem to. I was afraid they were going to say this about the best value, that the $100 is the best value. I hate it when games just slap that on the highest amount. You see this a lot with mobile games. It's kind of a shame that Blizzard has done this. You would think really a best value would be one in the middle, like the $35 or the $20 one, to just immediately slap it onto the 100, even if the math works out that you get the most bang for your buck. That just draws way too much attention to the highest one, and I think it's a shitty practice, but... Alright, so heroes, there I am at 63 out of 65. So what I lack is Genji and the 3 Vikings. And I don't want to pick up the Vikings. I mean, not that I really ever random, but I don't want to rando the Vikings. Skins, here we go. So, they're calling Pajama Third Legendary, so... You need shards for these. Okay. But it looks like some are available with gems. So this one is available with gems if I wanted to. Legendary skin features. It tells you about some of the abilities. And that's like his little minions or toy trains and everything. And owned Caldeer? Why would I not own a Caldeer skin? How would I not? I guess that must be new. Because, believe me, I was a Master Abathur here. You can see from the helmeted ones, but I have a base. Why would I not have Caldeer? Because, I mean, it's 3 legendaries, 3 masters, 3 bases. Essentially, they took a skin away from me. Alaric, so I have the Enzoth ones from getting the purchase. these are clearly the master ones. And as you can see, shards only. Then ivory and a base. So yeah, it seems like what they're doing is taking one of the base ones out. So even if you had somebody who was base, master, and store, like Alaric, you've lost the skin. Little cheesy. Little cheesy there. So here... okay, so they added one to the legendary. So you can see here that this is the nub that I've played since forever. I never played Lovebug, and I've had the Cyber one for a while. Now they've added one, because you can see there's 4, so I don't feel like they stole one from me, but they added one. And honestly, I do think that is one of the cooler colors out of all the cyborg ones. It's a little bit more muted with a little bit definition, and it has that shine to it. Man, yeah, they're really trying to snag your attention with some of this. But here, Frozen, Desert, and Base I have. It's weird, they're not doing it on a nub. So, Frozen Desert, no, they are. Okay, so Under King, they're stealing from you. There's the base, the level 1. There is the middle tier. And then, no, that's a master. That's skin more like the master. I don't know. A nub is weird. There's 2 under the base, 3 masters, 4 legendaries, and 3 stores. Odd. Artanis, I was a master. I did not have the Shoguns, but I had all of the masters and all of the bases. But I did not have the Purifier. So, 2 bases are taken away from me? Okay, so there's the default master. There's the default... It should be the default. Wow, okay. Let me figure out what they're doing here. A base skin... This is his base. Is it saying... it's not available to me? Weird. Okay, so I was a Master Artanis. I have 1, 2, 3. I didn't lose any of my Masters. I never had any of his store skins. Arthas, I did have his Master. And it looks like I am potentially losing one of the Masters there. So base, Master, Master, Master. Okay, now Tarnished is not one of the master ones. Oriole, I had the demonic, which they're considering legendary. That's odd. So what do we have here? I have my 3 demonics. There's the new ones in the store. A dark, an archangel. These are the masters, which I was not a master. Alright. Asmodan, I was not a master, so I had his... let's see, Toxic, Soul Eater. These are the masters right here. Yeah, technically I lost the skin color. I lost the Avarice on that. Brightwing, I had no store skins. Was not a master on that one. So, normal, Darkwing. And what did they take away? Monarch, Monarch, Monarch. So, his master got 1 added. Now there's 4 in the master tier. Or 4 in the store. Very interesting. So Butcher I definitely had a bunch of. I had the one from the Epic StarCraft pack, but I did not ever use it. I always ran the master one. Or excuse me, the store-bought iron one. But I did earn master with him. I just didn't purchase it. That's going to cost me. I should have gotten that one yesterday. I missed that. So Cassia, I have the store skin, which is the Pirates. Did not have any of the Masters, and they did take out a base. It seems like just for everybody, they've taken out a base. I did have the Storm ones. I was not a Master Chen. So base, one other, and then... Huh, interesting. Brewmaster with the hat is separate. Cho'Gall, I had the store. So there's Corruptor. All three Corruptors. Those are the Masters. This one, a base is just straight up missing. It's not even available. 3 stores, 3 Masters, 2 base. Very, very strange how they're doing things. They're a little inconsistent here, and I think some people might be slightly screwed out of a skin or two here and there. Okay, I had all 3 of these legendary Dahakas, and this one is brand new. And it's a little bit different because of the kind of distressed look to the armor. Let's go with somebody. So Gazlo, I was a master. But I never really did any of his store skins. And I know the masters are the ones with the grill. So I have my 3 masters. I have a base, Okay, I guess what it officially has done is bases are now only 2 skins. And then there is like a really good third base that you do have to get away. So they probably took away a color from everybody's base and added in a cool one. So I was not a ringmaster. And now there's 4 in the store skin. I was a regular I was not a store skin on Great May, but I was a master. So base, alternative, master, master, master. Yeah, there's another one where they're not giving you the extra base. Goldana was the store, so Bale Spider, Bale Spider, Bale Spider. Heroic Bale Spider. Not too fancy.
And what are you looking at?
Fitting. Kind of looks very Twilight-ish. There's his masters. And again, a base is just straight up missing. Jaina, I had a bunch for her. So, there's my Wintervale ones. This is pretty much the one that I always use as Noir. And Tempest Regalia. Saffron, that's new. I can say, yeah, they've never had that color for her. Her base is a little bit different. There's the Verdant one. And then there's the Arcanist, which came with a pack, but I've never used. Let me take a look at Malf. That's somebody I had a lot of. So, Druid of the Flame is pretty much the universal pro comp Malf skin. You always see pro players using this. There's Betrayer, which I never used. Storm Mantle, which I never used and didn't own. These are the masters, so Dream, Waywatcher, and then the one that I always play, which is Nightmare. Tundra and... Wow, Raven is one of the defaults? His very, very basic coloration is missing from his base skin. Malf normally looks like this with his colors. And here they have him as either like Wrath of the Lich King or a friggin' satyr. Wow. So I had the Terran pack for Probius, but I didn't have any of the masters and was not master level. Probius Prime, interesting. Sergeant Hammer, I had the Horde ones over here, so I retained my 3 Hordes. Don't have any of the Warworld ones, but there's one of my masters. 3 of my masters, 2 bases. Definitely have done some screwy things with this. Let's see if there are any new mounts over here. Orange Rainbow Unicorn. Horses, owned. Don't have the Crimson Hares. Saying I'm actually short a considerable amount of horses. Martial Outrider, that was a pack for Jimmy Rayner. Old Marshal, Judgment Chargers, Tyrael's Chargers, right. regular horse. We call these pleb horses. So now they've added a few colors to pleb horses. They're still pleb horses, though. That's new. Or pleb horse. Beast. This is the WoW stuff. The lunar event stuff. The war bears. Has there always been this white one for the war bear? I don't know about that. Hellbore was Samoro. Hellbilly was Chromie, I think. This was the Ringmaster kit for Greymane. I think these are the Fellstalkers that were a purchase. That's the Butcher pack. Pretty good there. Mechanicals. Missing the Cyber Rams. I forget where that came from. But they're craftable. Expensive, but they're craftable. The Spectre mounts I did not get. The Space Lord, I know I did not get that. And Magical. So here's where your banners are now, including the hearts, the clouds. I call them the rugs. The iPad, which was a semi-recent purchase for me. Banners, taking a look there. We have Nexus, which I own. These are craftable, pretty cheap. They're not giving you any of those sprays. I have the Nexus one. Again, sprays are pretty cheap. Craftable. Announcers. Let's take a look at what some of the announcers sound like.
Prepare for combat. Prepare for combat.
That's cool.
Time for combat, friends.
Brightwing might...
Prepared.
These are... Well, some of them are expensive. You know, that's sad. They're getting you there. They probably know people are going to look at Brightwing and be like, she's just creepy and psychotic enough to be very interesting as an announcer, and they jack the price up. But ETC is $400. Aw, man. Yeah, I can't imagine they made Murky this expensive of an announcer. Nobody would understand them, so... That's fun. Abathur is jacked up? That's sad.
Combat imminent. Preparation advised.
That's so sad, because that's another one they know people are going to go for. Well, nobody's jacked up in Diablo. That's sad.
Prepare for combat.
Prepare for combat.
That all Butcher... Right out of the trailer for Butcher. Really? Is that all he's gonna say? Yeah, I don't think that pack will be worth it. I can imagine them doing 800 for Diablo.
The battle will begin shortly. Prepare yourselves.
10. 9. Yeah, I don't know which one I would get first. I'd be tempted for Brightwing, because she's psychotic, and unfortunately they're going to rake me over the coals for that.
For the swarm. Poor essence.
I guess they give you one of each over here. Alarak. 40s, 40s, 40s. I wonder if any of these will be extra expensive.
Glorious.
Emojis. Oh, man. Warcraft packs. They're 40 each. Portraits. I wonder if they're going to say these will be craftable. See, these are all my earned portraits over here. I have not reached 13 as Azaria, so... Achievements, right. Alliance sketch. So here, there are some craftable ones. Ooh, that's cool. Ghost Tracer. That's an Angry Lily. Wow, that Snowblade Lily's cool. I like Stormbot Calpus. That's awesome. That Kerrigan one is cool. Inks. Superpowers. Sepia. Cyberhawk. I can't look. That one's not immediately recognizable as Tyrande, but that one you know is Medivh. Diablo Legends. Hearthstone Legends. Yeah, that's right out of Hearthstone, alright. Warcraft Legends. This is off the Wrath of the Lich King box. This one right here, That was on the box. This was on the box for vanilla. This one might have been TBC. Wow, Ragnaros. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, not Wrath of the Lich King. Warcraft 3, I think, is where this was put on the box. Interesting. Basic borders, hero borders, stim packs. Okay, well, I'm going to open a little bit of loot here. I think I'll open maybe one of each. So here's just a loot chest. Common voice line for Artanis. Hey! Oh, that's Muradin. I was going to say I have that already for Leoric, but that's Muradin. Okay, that's cool. Duplicate. I was going to say I have that, so there's my first shard. And a common wizard banner. Or I could re-roll it for gold. Huh. I mean, I have the gold for it, but I got a rare skin out of it. So I'll keep it. Let's move over to an epic chest. Well, there's a crowd. Night Elf War Banner. Okay, I'm cool with Sergeant Hammer. She was one of my first masters and my second 50-0 character. That's pretty cool. And thanks for... Okay, so the Overwatch shit's happening already. And almost everything I get in Overwatch now is a duplicate because I have so much. And here we freaking go with the Heroes of the Storm duplicates. I'll open one more of those, and then I'll go to a veteran chest.
Beg for your miserable life.
That's a cool line. Succubus Kerrigan, another duplicate, yeah. Another duplicate, wow, thanks. You know what, I think I will re-roll this one. I'd lose a cool Sylvanas, but let's see what a reroll does. Yeah. Let's see if it's better. Nope. There's a failure. Okay. That's cool to have more of those. Ooh, a one-day stim pack. Interesting. Nice to know that they're there. It sounds like laser fire. So I dropped the duplicates by one. That was a worthwhile reroll, but as you can see, the price escalated. And we'll do a veteran chest. Uh-oh, wonder what that's gonna be. I'll save that for last.
I shall purge this land of the shadow.
I hate resorting to violence, but you're an exception.
Okay. Oh, alright. I don't have that one. That's cool. That's part of the Asmodunk set. Wow, Tyke is an epic hero. Okay, well. One duplicate so far.
Legendary.
Oh, nice! Okay. That is the cool skin for a nub that I didn't have. The one with the little glint on it. Yeah, okay. I'm happy with that one. That's a pretty good rollout over here. So, I did want to get Genji for gold. So, featured... Let me pick him up for gold. And then maybe I'll get the skins later for gems. I'll probably do a video in a day or so specifically focusing on Genji and some builds and everything like that. So, where is the loadout stuff? Ah, loadout. So this is my Tassadar that I was using last night.
Let the battle begin!
Do I get to change it here? No, that's the voice line. So the announcers... Alright, I guess I'll have to go with default there. Here's the skin loadouts. So as you can see, the 3 base colors are there. And the 3 master colors are there. There is one color of a kind of base skin that's blocked out. And I didn't own any of the others. Although I kind of always did like the Egyptian themed one, the horse ones. But I would never see anybody using those. For the banner, Nexus banner seems to be the best for right now. So you can edit the name over here by like saying Tassadar default or something like that. Nexus crest. What the hell's it? Oh, the spray. So you can set a spray over here. There's your voice announcer, and here's your voice lines, which Dune, yep, that's down there. So, it looks like you have... How many loadouts do we have? 3. So, I could leave this as like a red, like, say, red Tassadar. And then I could change it up and pick, you know, the yellow. And then pick a yellow mount over here, like the Nexus Beast or something, which is what I used to run. And call it Yellow Tassadar. Let's take a look at somebody else. Wow, that Vala level, look at that. She was 15. He was 14. There's my no Vikings. Damn, I wish Cho'Gall. So down here, my below 10s are what they would expect, but it looked like my Ragnaros got bumped up. My Gul'dan, I'm trying to think who were not masters. My Tychus was getting close. I'm surprised to see my Uthers that far away. Yeah, Dibbles, Dahaka, they were masters. Tracer was not. I thought. Medivh, I didn't think he was a master either. But now it looks like the masters are starting at 15. My Sonya was really close. My Sonya was like 9 3/4. So she's actually taken a pretty decent dip over there. But she's still within the level of getting it. So let's take a look at Jaina. So there's the Jaina that I usually use. With one of the Fellstalkers, I could change it to, say, that Tempest Regalia and maybe get one of the Judgment Chargers. It looks like she's retaining... There's her base. Okay. There's her base right there. So maybe they were not displaying the actual base skin as if you just got the character at level 1. And they added one similar to the base. So maybe it looks like we didn't lose any at all. Who's got a very... Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay. They didn't add one at all to him, apparently. So 3 bases, 3 stores, and 3 masters. So actually Varian didn't change at all for anything. My Johanna, 3 bases, 3 masters. And there's the 4th extra base. Okay, so some people didn't get a 4th one added. Some people did, and it looks like the one of the base skins was not taken away from you. They just simply added, so it went up from 3 to 4. Abathur, there's a prime example. 3 bases, 3 masters, 3 pajama stores, and an extra base. Okay. Would have liked to maybe seen him add it to the master rather than the base, but that's pretty cool. If you really like the base models, now you have a new sexy color to play with. So, alright guys, that is the changes to Heroes of the Storm for 2.0. I guess master skins don't quite mean what they used to anymore. My Ragnaros, for example. Let's take a look at him. Are they craftable? So there's the 3 normals. There's the 3 stores, which I didn't get. And I could, yeah, I can craft a master skin. So master skins won't mean anything anymore. So if I saw this Master Ragnaros running around yesterday, it would have meant something to me. I'd be like, okay, that guy's a Master Ragnaros. Now it's just a skin. And I guess you're just going to have to rely on seeing the hero level as to believe whether or not they were master quality. If it even displays in game, I don't honestly know. If I load it into a game, would people know that I'm running around on an 11 Ragnaros, therefore did not achieve mastery? And if I was running on Azul, but not using this skin, say I was maybe using the store skin, how would people know that I had played Zul enough to earn a master skin and didn't just craft it? Call those the Serpentor skins. Yeah, so here's an example of a nearly tapped out tune for me. 3 bases, 3 masters, 3 stores, 1 extra base, and actually 1 extra store skin. That's interesting. I hadn't seen that in looking at the other heroes. They added 1 to the store skin. But the good thing is it looks like we're not losing our value for anything we earned or purchased ahead of time. They just added 1s to that base. And that's good to know. I'm happy to be wrong from earlier in the video. Alright guys, there's Heroes 2.0. Stay tuned to the channel for a deep dive into Genji a little later on. Peace out.